My name is Joanna Morales, and I'm the CEO of Triage Cancer, a national nonprofit organization that provides free education on all of the legal and practical issues that come up after a cancer diagnosis. I'm also a cancer rights attorney, and when I tell people I'm a cancer rights attorney, I usually get kind of a funny look, and people ask me, what's legal about cancer? And my answer is, just about everything is legal about cancer. And so if you are wondering how a drug gets approved by the Food and Drug Administration, that's a legal issue. Whether or not you have access to health insurance coverage is a legal issue. Whether or not that insurance covers that drug is a legal issue. Your ability to take time off work or work through treatment or replace the income when you're taking time off, all of those things are legal issues. And so when we talk about cancer rights law, what are we actually talking about? It's all the areas of law that come up after a cancer diagnosis. But the major areas include education rights, so your rights at school to be protected against discrimination and to access reasonable accommodations. And you have similar rights in the context of employment, where you're protected against discrimination based on your medical condition and can also access reasonable accommodations to help you continue to work, to take time off, or to return to work. There are also many legal issues related to health insurance, including protecting your ability to get access to health insurance coverage, and then protecting you when you're using health insurance. And then disability insurance is insurance that provides you wages if you need to take time off because of your medical condition. But it also includes other types of insurance like life insurance or long-term care insurance. There are also consumer rights around how to manage your medical bills and how creditors can contact you. And then there's legal issues around estate planning and medical decision making. Even things down to who can visit you in the hospital are all considered legal issues. And it's important to understand your rights in these different areas of the law because, unfortunately, some of these systems are set up in a way that you will get walked all over if you don't know what your rights are. And a good example of that is in the context of health insurance. If a health insurance company denies coverage for your care, you don't have to take no for an answer. You can go through the appeals process. And that's where you can ask your insurance company to take another look and see if the care that you've been prescribed is medically necessary. But if your insurance company still says no, you can go outside the insurance company to an external appeals process if you have an individual or employer-sponsored health plan. And about 50% of the time across the country, patients actually get approved for the care that they've been prescribed if they go through the appeals process. So that's a good example of knowing your rights and how to actually enforce your rights can get you the care that you need. But that also can come up in the context of disability insurance. If you're applying for a plan and you are denied, you can appeal that decision. Or if you're asking your employer for a reasonable accommodation or to take time off under the Family and Medical Leave Act. Those are all circumstances where you don't have to take no for an answer, and it's important for you to understand what your rights and options are. But when you're trying to understand what those options and rights are, you actually need to know about all of them. So you might have rights at the federal level under federal law, but there could also be laws at the state level or county level or even city level that could provide you with additional protections. So you want to know about all the laws that might apply to your situation. And then the last tip I want to give you is to get help. If you don't feel comfortable understanding your rights, there are resources available to help you, like Triage Cancer. We exist to provide education on those legal issues and to help you navigate the legal issues so that you can get the care that you need and find your best path forward. And you can find those resources at triagecancer.org. We also have a legal and financial navigation program to help you understand the laws that might apply to your situation and to help you figure out what your next steps are.